I am from Memphis, Tennessee, and I was 18 when I met her. I'm a guy around 6'3", and I've never truly been afraid of anything. Let's just say this whole experience shook me up. I still get chills thinking about it. Back then, I was a big user of Facebook, and it's where I would keep in contact with most of my friends and family. One day, I was browsing different people to talk to. I started sending friend requests to different people, and I soon added, well, we'll just call her Jay. I added her immediately, and she accepted my friend request. Then, soon after, she messages me saying, simply, "Hey." I replied, and from then on, we just had normal, small talks. As much as I like Facebook, I don't hold the same feeling for the Messenger app, so I asked her if we could chat on Kik instead. For those of you who don't know Kik, it's a free messenger app you can use for texting different people. We exchanged kicks and quickly hit it off. She asked me if I had a girlfriend, and I said no. She then asked, "Do you want to be girlfriend and boyfriend?" I said yes. A mistake I would soon regret. But at the time, I didn't know how crazy she was. She was so beautiful, but whenever I didn't reply back in time, she would get angry and ask me things like, "I thought you loved me." I was a little shocked at first, but really didn't think much of it. Whenever I try and hang with my friends, she would just text or call me nonstop. A few days later, my friends and I went to the movies. As soon as we sat down, my phone started ringing, and I could already see that people in the theater were getting slightly pissed off, so I switched my phone to silent. After the movie was over, when I got home, I opened my phone to see over 30 text messages and 20 missed calls. My first thought was, what the hell? All of them were from Jay. She called again, and I picked up. I couldn't even get a word in before she started yelling my head off. I really hate being yelled at and was already tired. I wasn't having it. I hung up and then went to sleep. The next day, I logged into Facebook. I looked at my wall and saw she liked every last one of my posts ever, with a side of comments as well. From then on, I decided in my head that I would break up with her. I called her and said I didn't think we were working out. Then she kept going on and on about how if I broke up with her, she was going to cut herself. Or worse. So I didn't break up with her. But things kept getting even more difficult. I was at my breaking point. I knew it wasn't the right decision, but I decided to try to break up with her again. As expected, she repeated the same thing as last time about how she would cut herself again. Only this time, I didn't care anymore. Soon after, she sent me a picture of her wrist. It had multiple cuts on it and fresh blood dripping. But still, I didn't break up with her. I slowly started feeling depressed and just plain trapped. Then I got an idea. I contacted her mom and told her everything. Her mom told me she would keep an eye on her. So with that, I finally ended things. But of course, she didn't take it well. I didn't really care about the situation anymore. After speaking to her mother, it became a lot easier. I felt as free as a bird for the first time in months. Strangely though, a few weeks after we broke up, my house was broken into, but nothing was taken. There were mostly smashed belongings on the floor. But that didn't bother me too much. The creepy thing was, I never told her where I lived. After the break-in, I got my windows replaced and moved away from that house. After that, I blocked her and made a new Facebook and Kik. But occasionally, I will still get requests from accounts with no profile pics, usually 2 or 3 at a time, with messages like, I hate you, I miss you, or even, don't you still love me? It's 2016 now, and I already graduated high school. Sometimes I think about Jay. I really hope she gets help. Be careful who you talk to on the internet. I'm happy I don't have an ex-girlfriend like that. Hey, what's up? This is Corbin from Corbin White Productions. You just heard a tale from Reddit.com called Creepy Long Distance Ex. It was posted by a Reddit user by the name of Days Off 19. Very good story, very well written, and very spooky and very appropriate given the time of year. Which, speaking of Halloween and scary things, we're at the end of the 5 days of horror. This is day 5, which means I accomplished the goal I set for myself on my channel. So I'm really happy about it. I released 5 videos this week, one for every day. And to be totally honest, it's been a bit stressful, but hey, we did it. And that means there is plenty of creepy stuff, plenty of scary, really awesome stuff to entertain you guys before October 31st. Or hopefully even after that point. So yeah, please, I encourage you to go watch the other videos, the other 1 through 5 days of horror. I'd appreciate it. And give me some views. If you like my video, please hit that like button. And if you like what I'm putting out on my channel, please subscribe. Thank you for watching, and happy Halloween.